made it back up to the mountains. We've been down in Florida at our home in Central Florida for a while, but we're back up in the mountains today. And our vegetable garden is kind of approaching an end here, I think, wouldn't you say, babe?
Yeah, the sunflowers look great though.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff still looks good, but we're getting late in the season here, and we have a lot of stuff we need to harvest. We have some cucumbers over here, I'll show you all in a minute, that are just so big and so overdue for harvesting. We got to get them off the vine. We've been gone for a week or so. And we have some other stuff that we need to harvest. We have some peppers and tomatoes and stuff. Really, I think what we're gonna do, I think the important thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna harvest all this stuff, but we are going to collect seeds for next year's garden. I think this would be a perfect opportunity. It looks like we have just about one of everything still on all the plants. We still have peppers on all the plants.
We have flowers on the okra.
We have flowers on the okra.
We have little bits of corn.
Yeah, we have some corn.
Some of these giant cucumbers.
Our corn didn't do great this year.
We use it to seed.
We planted it kind of late.
Yeah, we can use them as seeds.
Yeah, but I think we have just about one of everything still, you know, on the vine or on the plant. So I think we're going to go through and harvest everything today, and then let's make an effort to collect some seeds from some of our favorite. You know, there's a tomato plant over there that I really like. Actually, both of those over there. So I want to get some seeds from them. And really, I think this would be a good opportunity to do it. I'm pretty sure we bought all these seeds this year, right? Did we have any in our collection from before? You know, seeds are only $1 a pack or whatever, but we end up spending probably 50 bucks on seeds, something like that, maybe a little less. But so I think that would be a good second activity for us to do today. But first, let's just go ahead and start harvesting stuff.
Should we start with the cucumbers?
I think we should start with the cucumbers. We have so many cucumbers.
Is this mildew on the leaves?
Yeah, they're getting, I don't think it's mildew, some kind of. Yeah. But you can see we have some giant cucumbers here. Oh, look at this. The little mice have been coming up here and picking seeds out of these sunflowers and then using them as a table to eat them.
Oh, look, these are like all gone.
Yep. Well, there's a couple in there.
Yeah.
Let's see about these.
That's
There's still a lot in here.
I don't think these are dry enough yet. Do you?
Well, we can pull them out and dry them.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But we got to show some of these cucumbers. Hold on, let me walk around to the back here because you can see most of them.
One over here
We have, oh, look at this one right here. We have a giant one right here.
Yeah, I want to pick that one.
Go for it. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous.
I didn't even know they got that big.
Yeah, so you can twist them off like what Teddy just did there, or you can take it and you can hold it like this and then just kind of pop it like that. Here you go, bud.
Oh, look at these. These are like a nice.
Yeah, but we have tons.
Whoa.
Yeah, we have tons of cucumbers.
Something happened here.
I mean, just all over the place. Look, we have all these right here. Hold on.
I think I'm.
And then we have some right here. We got this giant one that should have been picked about a week ago right here. The thing is we picked all of these, didn't we? Right before we went out of town?
I picked all the ones that were like, that, you know, were even smaller than this little one right here. Look at all these little ones.
You can see that our garden fences have been a great trellis for these cucumbers. I will point out though that most of the vegetation on this side has been nibbled away by deer. You can see they'll come and nibble it away.
They're not eating the cucumbers.
They don't eat the fruit. You're right. They don't eat the fruit, which is, you know, as long as we have enough leaves on the vine to produce fruit, that's fine by me. They can have some of the, oh my gosh, look at them all. Holy cow. Pick them all. Pick every one of them. Well, that's ready to pick at least.
Oh, this one's stuck.
Get it from the inside. They got little spikes all over them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on the inside.
Okay, here, before you go, here, let's take what we got here.
We need to make some pickles.
We might have to, yeah. Up until now, we've done a good job. I mean, I would say that I think we have 4 cucumber plants here. And I mean, I want to say we've been getting 3 to 5 cucumbers a day almost, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like all season long. And we've done a good job thus far of just eating them fresh. But now we have kind of a bumper crop going here because we went out of town for a while.
Look at this one. It started to get red at the top.
Oh, yeah, it did. So these are way overdue to be picked. Here you go, kiddo.
Do you think they'll taste good?
Oh, no, they're not going to taste as good as a fresh green one, but they'll still be good.
As pickles, though.
Yeah, they'll be good.
There's a pile of them right here.
Yeah, we got tons of cucumbers. Oh my gosh, look at them all. Here,
look at these.
Yeah, get that one right there, and then we'll go inside and pick more. Here you go, buddy. Take that one for me, too.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get another basket for everything else.
Crazy.
So you've got the cucumber basket, then the everything else basket.
Yeah, the everything else basket, yeah. Now, we have a different variety of cucumbers over here. I think I saw one or two.
Yeah.
It might be ready. Hey, Rosie. We could probably let these go a little longer. Oh, here's a good one right here. That one could be picked. They'll get bigger than that, but I kind of like eating them at that size. I might eat this.
This one has a pretty little flower on the end of it still.
Let me see. Oh, yep.
Isn't that pretty?
It is. So, you know, obviously we wouldn't have let them get this big or turn yellow had we been in town, but we were out of town for...
Sometimes they turn like yellow small too.
Yeah.
Must be like a sun thing.
Is there any up here? Oh, there's a big one right there.
Where?
Right in front of you. Oh, it still has the flower on it,
Still
too.
has a little flower on it too. And these must have just like...
I got one that's orange at the top and flowering at the bottom.
Nice.
Oh, we're gonna have some jalapeno popper,
Nice.
chicken poppers.
That looks like a pepper.
It does, kind of.
Are there any more?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you do. We had tons of them. It's crazy how they can hide in
They're
here.
going crazy over them still.
The bees?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it's still putting off flowers,
Oh yeah,
like all over the place.
this is gonna keep producing.
Oh
I
my
think.
gosh,
till
look
it
at that. What do you
freezes.
got, 15 pounds of cucumbers there?
Yeah, easy.
We're gonna need another basket.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, I'll
search
go get
the
another one.
outside.
Yeah, you want to real quick while me and Teddy keep searching? So we have those. It looks like we also have some okra that
Okra.
can be harvested. Actually on several plants. The okra's ready.
I'll start picking.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okra, I've noticed on our plants is a little hard to pick, and you have to be careful because Raymond the other day ripped off the whole leaf below it.
Okay,
So
yeah. Don't want to do that because they're
Yeah.
still producing here, you can see.
just
We
want to
have
be careful.
several okra plants. I think, nice. I think we had another okra plant over here. Yeah, I have a couple over here. Their fruits aren't quite ready yet. We got another basket. Look at this basket. Annalisa made that out of some wisteria vine.
Wisteria vine. I
We
need
got
to make
from-
some more because
We have wisteria all over the place on our, somebody planted it.
Look.
I'm going to just say right now, friends should not let friends plant wisteria. it's a huge problem. I mean, if you keep it,
if you live in the woods like we do.
yeah, I mean, it's a huge problem. I don't even, I'll walk over and show you all what I mean
Can't
by
even
this.
keep it in a pot.
I mean, I weed whack this all the time, but you can see we have wisteria just popping up everywhere, like all over the place, all over this little hillside here, all down into the woods, and unfortunately it is spread over into the woods here. Now luckily it needs sun, so it's not going to do very well back there in the deep woods, but it's all over the place here, and I'm not sure we'll ever get rid of it all. What do you see there, Rosie? What'd you find, girl? She doesn't know. She's probably sniffing deer.
Did you show the okra flowers?
Yeah,
They're so
yep,
pretty.
they are pretty. They kind of look like little hibiscus flowers.
They do. They grow really well in Florida.
They
too.
remind me of the one, what was the hibiscus tree that we had?
The maho.
The mayho. They remind me of mayho flowers,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, should we start picking peppers?
Pick whatever you want, go for it. The green, some of those green peppers could go a little longer.
Look at these. Look
That,
at
the
this.
red ones, yep, that one's ready. Go ahead and pick that one. Let me see, what you got?
Okay,
Nice, and I think
that's so cool.
it is cool, let me see.
got-
What are they?
And which ones are these, babe? Just little chili peppers?
Those are cayenne peppers.
Cayenne peppers? I mean,
And then-
yeah,
Whoops.
it's
Got
all right.
Banana peppers.
There's a couple more banana peppers on this one, Ted, you can get.
Yeah.
This is great. It looks like there's still like one of everything on every plant, so we should be able to get some good seeds out of this harvest. Our corn didn't do great this year.
Our squash didn't do great, which is crazy because usually when we grow
Squash.
squash, it's like
Yeah.
a bumper crop.
Oh, here's the
but
squash.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, there's a couple little ones. I
there's a
see
couple
some
little
beans in
ones,
here
but
too
they're
you
just-
can pick. See
yeah,
these
we've got
beans?
beans
Yeah.
over there too.
Well, that's a nice one right there.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
Oh, this is a nice one.
Oh, that is a good
Look
one.
at that.
What'd you get? All right, excellent, kiddo.
There's
Yeah.
probably beans in here then.
Yeah, so
too.
you search for beans in here.
Should I pick this exposed corn just for seeds?
I mean, I'd let it keep going for a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
we gotta let it get fully ripe.
Yeah.
Or the seeds won't be viable.
Right.
Okay. What about these bell peppers?
I got some corn in here, mixed in here. I mean, some not corn, some beans. We picked them all before we left. We were only out of town. Well, no, we were gone for a couple weeks, I guess.
Are these jalapenos?
Yep, they are.
So I could pick
the bigger ones.
big ones.
Yep, pick the bigger ones.
We got a worm over here.
Tomato worm
Yeah,
on the peppers.
on the peppers.
Did you find him?
Well, he ate part of this pepper.
Wonder if it's a tomato worm or some other kind of.
Caterpillar poop right here.
Yeah.
So where are you, mister? He's around here. They're so hard to spot.
They are so hard to spot.
But he's in here.
Especially on green plants.
Yeah.
All right, don't pick. Oh, you picked that one because it was eaten. I see. Leave all the little green peppers for later.
There's a red cayenne right there.
Where? Oh, yep. There we go. It's a nice one. One year we dried these out and used them as Christmas decorations.
Yeah, I strung them.
Yeah.
I strung them on thread,
Yep.
and then we hung them, and they kept.
I want to say that we used them for a couple of years,
And
right?
then after Christmas, I chopped them up and had dried.
Oh, okay. So we
pepper.
didn't
So
save
it was
them.
like a seasoning afterwards.
Nice. Okay.
But it was like a decoration and a seasoning. See, look at this.
I would leave that one. Yeah, something's
messed
getting
up.
to
What
it
about this?
though.
I think this one could go a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, kiddo. Our corn, like I said, we planted it kind of late. We got this whole vegetable garden started late this season.
Because we were working on the actual fencing, groundwork, and everything.
Yeah,
I mean, we live full-time down in Central Florida. If you check out our other videos, most of our channel is tropical gardening. But we are from North Georgia. All of our family still lives up here, and we own this place up here in the mountains. And it's been years since we had a vegetable garden, and we kind of decided late this year that we wanted one. So we did it all. We put all the infrastructure in place. We did the fence. We did this this dig-in barrier here to keep the gravel out and stuff. And but we were still, I would say, about a month late planting
We
everything.
decided when everybody was like already planting seeds, we decided to start doing groundwork.
Right. So,
So-
and I'm still happy. It's still better late than never. I mean, look, we're still
Got so much food.
we've gotten so much food. Honestly, I have to admit, as much as I love the tropical gardening, these couple months out of the year, I like this even more. I mean, I can come out here every day and just snack right off the plants.
And it's vegetables, we don't.
Yeah.
It's mostly fruit what we can grow
Yes.
in Florida, which is delicious.
It's almost
I love
all
the
fruit
stuff
that we grow in
there
Florida.
too.
Yeah.
But vegetables. I know you can grow vegetables if you have raised beds and you keep the nematodes out and you compost and all that other stuff, but it's not easy.
It's not. Well, and I want to point out too, we live on a barrier island right across from the ocean in Florida. So we have the extra salt air and everything, and we don't have soil there. We have sugar sand, straight up sand. So we do have friends. We have one of our good friends, Nicole. She has just some beautiful vegetable gardens, but and she puts a lot into it. I know she does, and they're just beautiful. But we have kind of just decided we're just going to grow what will grow easy for us.
Yeah, because pineapples, coconuts, bananas, all that stuff doesn't seem to be affected by the nematodes or anything, which is the biggest, challenge for vegetable gardening. Did you show this beautiful flower that we've been waiting on
We
forever?
have been waiting on it forever.
We grew this marigold from seed, and it's gigantic.
It is gigantic.
Yeah, I didn't even think they'd get that big.
I didn't think they got that big either.
In fact, right next to it, while she pointed that out, here's a couple of tropical plants that we've brought up from Florida.
I
We
also
got plumeria,
This is the
rubber
plumeria.
tree, or
There's
ficus.
a ficus right there.
What's that one? Mother-in-law.
This is
plant,
the
or
Chinese evergreen right there.
That was real sad looking when we brought it up here.
You've got a
And we
monstera behind you
Dracaena.
right there.
Monstera. That one looks. These two look like they
Dracaena.
need a
We
little
got the
something.
Dracaena right here.
dragon tree.
And we got some snake plants and an agave over there.
I also saw the Cuban oregano is changing color.
Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't
look at
seem
that.
to be super happy here. Cuban oregano is usually bright green.
And it's pink.
Yeah, it is pink.
Yeah, it's
Uh-oh.
real sensitive.
Rose, no one wants to see you throw up. Come on.
It's real sensitive to cold. It's probably one of the most cold sensitive plants we have growing in Florida. So
Let's go over here and check out our melon garden real quick. We got into town late last
Did you
night.
get all the peppers?
I think we got all the ones that are ready to pick.
What about all
We-
the tomatoes?
I didn't see any red ones in here.
One more.
Oh my gosh, there was a giant cucumber still hiding from us right there.
I'll pick that while you guys go over to the melon.
All right,
garden.
yeah, all right. All right, so over here we have basically just melons, well, some blueberries, but we have asparagus, potatoes, and melons. And our potato plants are just about done here. This whole patch was potatoes right here. And they're about done. The weeds are starting to take over a little bit. I think we have two different varieties of asparagus back here. Am I wrong? Or?
Yes, we have like a purple. We might have 3 different.
Yeah. Now this is the first year we planted it, so this is kind of just the starter year. We weren't hoping to get asparagus this year.
The roots going. It takes 3 years.
Man, look.
And we should probably plant it in a separate area too, just in case we get a blight or a asparagus bug that comes along and
the asparagus beetle
can
decimate a whole
comes and eats everything.
patch. So we need to get some growing like on the other side of the house or something. This is the ground cherry. They're good. They just popped up.
Yeah, they did. I don't know where they came from. Rose is sniffing them out. What did you want to point out over here, kiddo?
Oh, look at these.
Yeah, we got some pretty good sized watermelons here. I think we're getting close to a harvest there, maybe another week or so. They're getting pretty good though. We got some of these we got this other variety here that I don't think they're gonna get big enough this year.
Sugar babies, so.
They need to get bigger though.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm not sure if they're gonna this year.
We might want to pop some of the smallest
Yeah,
ones.
we popped a couple off.
Yeah, like this one's probably never gonna make it, so
yeah,
maybe
it's
I'll.
not. I mean, we're almost in fall here, so you might as well just check it.
Just to get more energy to the.
We should save some for seeding.
Same with these
but
too.
You can't get seeds from them unless the fruit's totally.
Yeah, they gotta be mature. Yeah.
This one, is it a different variety or just an extra
No, it's
small?
just a little one. I'm not sure if that one will make it either, but it's the only one on that vine, so we might as well just leave it. All right, cool. All right, we have another little garden bed we got to go pick. It is our middle son's special pepper garden. So we're gonna trade out kids here. Teddy's gonna go get his middle brother, and we're gonna let Reese pick some from that garden. All right, so we got our pepper gardener here, our pepper man here. He's ready to pick some peppers. What do we got, kiddo?
Well, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
I think you got like 20 of them. What are they?
Ghost peppers. I think they're the 3rd spiciest pepper in the world.
Oh, that's a heavy claim. Have you eaten one?
No.
You haven't eaten one yet?
But I've had ghost pepper hot sauce before.
Yes.
And that's what we're gonna make.
Yeah, that's your plan for these, right, Reese?
Yeah, and then we have the Tabasco pepper over here.
Where are they?
Oh yeah,
Right
that
here.
one's got tons of peppers on it,
That
too.
one's flushing with peppers.
Nice. And then what is this? This looks, it's not a banana pepper. Which one is this?
This one is a hot burrito.
Yeah,
The
hot
peppers
burrito.
are
Yeah.
ripe right now.
All right, start picking, kiddo.
And we also have the banana pepper
yeah.
over here.
Oh,
we
these
have
are some
a few of these are ready
Good looking
to pick.
banana peppers. Yeah, go ahead and pick them. Just pick everything. And then we also have these little tomatoes. This is one of my favorite tomatoes right here. Sundrop. I love these, so I'm definitely going to save some seeds. Oh, something got into that. I'll eat half of it though.
Something got this one too.
Definitely going to save some seeds from this one. This is my favorite snacking.
Okay.
Yeah, eat them up.
Yeah,
That's what they're for.
These are really good, but I think these
Oh
are
my gosh.
favorite.
Look at them all down here. Look at this. This little bunch right here. So we did this. You can see we did this in this raised bed here. We kind of did the Hugler method here, I think, right? Didn't we
Yes.
put a bunch of
Yes,
stumps and
there's
stuff?
logs and stumps in there. Just, for being cheap, we didn't want to fill it all up with garden soil.
Yeah.
But see, this is the type of approach that would do well in Florida. It has a closed bottom. There's a hole for drainage in the middle.
Yeah.
But you could put gravel and stuff like that to keep the nematodes out. And then the Hugler method also keeps nematodes out because they can't permeate through the logs. So, so this would do really well in Florida if we wanted to do vegetable gardening.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I would say if you want to be 100% sure to keep the nematodes out, you need to have a
Completely solid
closed
bottom.
bottom on this, and you can't.
And put drainage maybe out the side.
Yeah, and you can't mix native soil with garden soil. You're gonna need to go get bagged garden soil and fill it up. If you dig up any soil, native soil, and put it in there, it probably is going to have nematodes in it.
And when you
4
compost
ghost
them,
peppers so far.
when you
tomato.
compost too, you have to be very careful. If you put a weed in your compost pile that has nematodes in it, then all of your compost pile is tainted.
Yeah.
Wait,
What you got, kiddo?
two more. And also, fact about the ghost peppers, after touching them, or basically same goes with like almost every other type of pepper, you should wash your hands after touching a spicy pepper.
yes.
You don't want it to get in your eyes.
Yes, that is a good tip, Reese.
And you don't want to go to
especially
the
if this is one of the world's spiciest peppers. You certainly do not want to pick those and then rub your eyes, or you might be in for a
I'm gonna pick
bad
some
day.
of these dried flowers of the marigold.
Yeah.
Because I've been collecting these seeds too.
Yeah. I mean, there's no sense in us spending $50 on seeds next year when we have all these seeds hanging on the vine right now.
We were just starting from scratch.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of seeds from when we
Yeah,
gardened
I know,
here
from 10
last
years
time,
ago.
but you know, there just weren't. I didn't freeze them or take care of them like I should have.
Well, there's tons of tomatoes on this plant. Tons and tons. Which one was this? Sundrop, you said? I just love this one. I
So
do
look,
like that other one,
Here's
though.
the marigold. There's the seeds.
Okay.
And you don't, you know, even this one, see this one still has color in the flower. Those seeds won't work. So maybe I was getting a little over crazy with these, but.
Tabasco picking time.
All right, pick them, kiddo. Let's see what you got.
I'm
Got
looking
some
for worms.
pretty ripe ones. Got two
Hold
so
them up.
far.
Let me see.
Tomato worms.
Nice. I
We
like
still have
those. They're the
some-
color of your shirt almost there, kiddo.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of tomatoes in here. You just got to look. There's some up in there. And then you can pick these with any, just the slightest amount of color. No, we're getting a nice little harvest here.
These sundrop ones are good, just even with a slight color to
Yeah.
them.
Rose, you're a good girl. She's trying to prove herself. We used to let her out and she'd run off into the woods chasing deer. She would just run and run and run. I mean, like just take off down into the woods. Our property here is surrounded by almost 90,000 acres of national forest. This is all national forest around us. And Rose, she used to hear a deer or, you know, whatever, maybe a Sasquatch down in the woods here, and she would just take off running after them. You can see it just like goes down into an abyss over here. But she's a good dog now.
She is. And when we got her, we rescued her.
Oh, nice, kiddo. Those are good looking.
When we got her, she had heartworm, and we had to keep her crated for
Yeah, we
like a
did.
year almost.
Well, she was-
because while we were treating her heartworm,
Yeah.
so she was a puppy then, and she just didn't really get to live a great puppy life that year. But
At
least we were with her and loved her.
Peppers, see if those.
We already got them all. Sorry, we came and got you just for the. Oh, Reese is disappointed. Sorry, kiddo. He's our pepper man. Hey, good job. All right, so
Look
we
at all
got
these peppers,
yeah, we got
Reese.
that harvest right there of peppers and tomatoes, and then where's our basket of cucumbers? We leave it over here. Let's see. So a couple of these varieties of tomatoes, we're still going to have to wait till they mature to get some seeds off of them. But I think we pretty much got. Oh, you could pull these that have been eaten and get seeds off of them.
Yes.
At least they won't be totally wasted.
Yes.
You know? All right, look at that.
This one's probably the only one that's going to have
Yeah,
seeds because
probably.
it's fully red. These, you know, they're not fully ripe yet.
All right, let's pull this stuff out here. See what we got. Let me see that basket.
Whoa.
That's a
Can I
lot
see
of
your
cucumbers.
basket, Annalisa?
Yeah, hold on.
I'll bring it. That's some color.
That is some color. Look
And
at
a
that.
lot of peppers.
Look at that.
We're gonna have ghost peppery tomatoes.
All right, cool. Okay, so we got our harvest done. We are gonna go inside and break open some of these fruits and start laying out seeds. And we'll get back with everybody when we have all the seeds laid out. We'll show you how we did
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I figured before we started our seed project, we'd just check up on our red raspberries and maybe our blueberries too. The kids and I came out here and ate a couple of them last night, but these are finally starting to put off.
Here's a whole nother batch down
Yeah,
here.
eat them up. Eat them all up.
These are my favorite.
Teddy, eat them up. Oh yeah, they're so good.
These are the best thing.
They're so
are
good.
growing
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh.
Is it the best thing? Yeah, it's my favorite.
Is this the heritage raspberry?
This is the heritage. These Novas, I guess they don't get fruit on new growth because
Oh man, they're good.
I don't think we got any raspberries on it this year, did we?
No. So these raspberries, these red raspberries, will give us fruit until the plant freezes. From now until basically probably beginning of December.
And then
End
we
of
need
November.
to cut them way back, mulch heavily around them.
So basically, until we dip below 0,
We'll be getting raspberries. You got it, kiddo.
below freezing.
Yep, below freezing. Yeah. Oh man, they're good. There's some up here.
So in Florida, they do great.
They need a freeze.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just that.
You can see here's one of our little apple trees that has. Which one is this? The pink lady apple?
Do well in
Is this the
Florida.
pink lady? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we planted this last year about this time. Got several apples on it.
Think they'll make
Yeah, I think they will. We already harvested, maybe. Some of those are kind of little. We already harvested some apples off of our Granny Smith over there. But these are all these fruit trees right here we planted, you know, within a year and a half ago. The only mature fruit tree, there's a peach tree right there. Let's see, we have an apple tree, pear, apple, pear, and persimmon. We have a very mature peach tree over here. If you check out our other videos, we got just a huge bumper crop of peaches this year. There's a new peach tree here. A couple figs in these. You can see this big, you can see that big peach tree right there up against the house. We got like a million bajillion peaches this year off of it. Okay, one more thing to check before we do the seeds. I doubt there's any, but let's just go check on our blueberries real quick.
Yes.
In the front yard. All right, yeah, so I can't believe it, but there are still blueberries on here. We're almost in September. We've been getting blueberries off of these bushes for, I mean, 3 or 4 months now, probably since late May.
They're just so good.
They are so good. Oh my
The
gosh.
ones in the shade are sweeter.
Man, they're good.
Man, they're good.
And speaking of shade, while they pick these, I'm gonna go look because we had some volunteers. Obviously, the birds and stuff like to eat these too. We had some volunteer blueberry bushes pop up down here that I guess were just spread by wildlife. We'll see if we have any fruit on them. They put up.
Had fruit on them.
Oh yeah, these ones had huge, big. This is the first year that we've gotten berries off of these. I've been selectively weed whacking the wisteria to keep these. Looks like there's only like 1 berry left, maybe 2.
Look though, here's another nice little bush right here.
But I mean, you can see these are growing like literally in full shade.
How did those taste? Oh look, they have flowers on them. Look,
Where?
just a little flower right here.
Move your hand, let me see.
Or is that a leaf?
That's a leaf. Yeah, there's no way they have flowers on them right now. But they're growing in full shade here, and just under the full canopy of these oak trees. And that's how most of the wild blueberries are up here in the mountains. They're like down here. They're low-lying bushes. Well, I guess they get pretty tall, but they're like in the thick of the forest.
And they're about this size,
Yeah.
the wild ones.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go up here. Teddy's getting all the good blueberries up here. Little punk. It'll be $5, kiddo. I'm just joking. Luckily, I'm taller than Teddy.
See if
No,
there's
he
any
could probably reach these. He
figs over here.
probably reach all of these, actually. He just didn't see them.
No figs.
All right, look at that, though. Oh, man, they're so good. All right. There's 2 more figs.
No figs.
I planted these like 10 years ago and didn't put cages around them, and every year the deer would come and eat them down to the ground. So I finally caged them this year. So I'm hoping next year is going to be our year for
It's
figs.
the biggest they've ever been.
It is the biggest. 10 years, it's the
Well,
biggest they've ever been.
This is the biggest they've been since we bought them.
I think we're pushing it on zone with these.
I think we are.
So I think Brent had a good idea. We're gonna, we get a zillion leaves during the fall. Everywhere, we're gonna fill these cages with leaves to keep them
Kind of
warm.
insulate them some, yeah. I'm not going to try too hard, though. I mean, if they eventually can't make it on their own, I'm switching to apples or something that will.
Yeah, but if
I mean,
we can just mound leaves around the base of them and keep them alive, I'd say it's worth it.
Well, we'll see. All right, okay. I think
figs.
that's everything. We have more blueberry bushes all over the place here, but we've already eaten all the blueberries off of these. You can see we have more fruit trees in these cages here. These are all plums right here. And then the two down there are cherries, but they don't have fruit on them now. So let's go ahead and go inside and get harvest some seeds.
Yeah.
All right, great. All right, we're on the way back up to the house and noticed the snake skin here. And then Annalisa noticed the snake popping his head up right through there. You can see it down there. It's a copperhead. And these are real docile snakes. They won't cause us any harm or trouble as long as we don't step on them. Really, the real worry with them is that we have dogs. And
stick their nose
yeah,
in
both of our
everything.
dogs will stick their nose right down in there to try and sniff that snake and probably get bit. So we're just going to leave that alone for now.
So we're constantly having to micromanage them.
We are.
What is this?
What do you see?
What is that bulge?
I don't know. I think it's tar from the railroad ties. So this whole thing is just breed snakes and mice and everything else. This whole retaining wall, these stairs have all got to go. We'll probably replace it with, like rock, some kind of boulders or something.
Yeah. We live in a good area for rocks.
We do. We live in a good area. There's quarries everywhere. So, all right, let's go get some seeds.
All right.